Town of Monaghan Dairy Co-op has become a significant player in the world of dairy processing. Currently, 80% of their milk supplies come from Northern Ireland dairy farmers, and the prospects for a growth in supplies is being fuelled by a big upturn in global demand for dairy products, particularly from Asia. In fact, it looks as if demand is already outstripping supply. As far as Town of Monaghan is concerned, that demand, coupled with improved prices of recent, is good news for dairy producers for the foreseeable future.
There's a definite note of optimism at the moment. I always was absolutely confident that the market would turn, even when it was at its worst. I always knew it had to turn because essentially prices that dairy farmers were being asked to accept for milk that was not viable. I mean, we would literally have had no dairy farmers left, and that's just not possible. So it was only a matter of really when it would turn. I didn't know. Nobody knew. This sudden turn came probably a lot quicker than a lot of people anticipated. It's here. I'm quite confident it will continue. It probably won't stay at the levels where it is at the moment, because I mean it is the sort of levels where we're at is really uncharted territory. Nobody has seen prices like this, and nobody is really sure how long this can carry on.
With this new optimism, it seems that dairy producers in Northern Ireland are well placed to take advantage of Town of Monaghan's increasing trade with the lucrative skim milk supply to Abbott's milk powder plant in neighbouring County Cavan.
One of the big attractions within Northern Ireland is the peak trough ratio. In other words, the volume of milk supplied in the peak of the year in the midsummer period to the winter months. And in Northern Ireland it is an exceptionally good peak trough ratio of approximately 1.7 to 1. Now when we're supplying a factory such as Abbott's in particular, I mean their requirements throughout the winter months are exactly the same as they are throughout the summer months. So we've got this tradition here is there in Northern Ireland of producing all the year round, and that's something that is a big benefit to us and to Abbott's and hopefully to the producers as milk prices firm.
Town of Monaghan already commits 30% of its total milk supply in the form of skim milk powder to Abbott infant milk formula. It's a market that has grown dramatically and looks set for further development.
The majority of our product goes to Southeast Asia, China. We also have a lot of markets in Latin America and Middle East as well. So as everyone knows, China is really an emerging market and the growth there is phenomenal. So one of the things that Abbott is doing is there's a new facility being built in Singapore to add to the capacity of the division. But also, because of the market growth, we are going to be increasing capacity here and at other sites as well. So the demands for the milk supply is going to continue to be aggressive and continue growing for the coming future. When the plant started, the milk demand for this facility was in a range of 15,000 gallons of milk per day. Today, we're demanding about 125,000, 130,000 gallons of milk per day. So if we increase the capacity further, then that demand could easily grow another 10–15%.
It seems there are big changes in the marketing of milk, but there are also opportunities for dairy farmers. Ian Harvey for Farm Week TV.